Hi, I'm Matt, and in this episode we've got a live unboxing of a mystery RC product. I genuinely do not know where this model has come from and who it is. It just sent up via DHL. I knew it was on its way, and I've got no idea what's going to be in it. So howdy, James. Now, unfortunately, I'll give you a heads up. I am recording this on the iPad, and the audio quality may not be fantastic, and the video quality equally not so fantastic. So obviously, apologies for that, but hey ho, let's open this little box up and see what we've got inside. I will update the video description afterwards once the live event has been finished. Now, because your questions are going to be there and I'm going to be over there, I probably won't see your questions. So what I'll do is get this thing unboxed and I'll come back to you in a moment and you can ask any questions which you've got. So good afternoon, Andrew. Good howdy, Peter, and howdy, Brad, as well. I can see a couple of comments coming up in there, but I won't be able to read those from over there. So let's get this on the desk and we'll open her up. And the wife is in the office as well. Now, remember that cattle propeller which we had?
If that's in how big you have bought a cattle prod, I am leaving now.
So can I buy like a little one?
No. No cattle prod.
So the wife here is there in the background. You'll notice the S back there in the background. Fantastic model. Can't recommend you buy one because it's wafer thin and likely to go into a million foam pieces of foam in an unscheduled landing. No, I think it was just the washing out there, pop it. So, like I said, I have got no idea what's going to be in this box at all. My hunch is something RC related.
A plane?
It's probably a plane. If it's something like Project DD, we're in the deep poo. Because anyway, let's hope it's not something for Project DD, because I know I haven't ordered anything for that. So, and I can see you chatting there live. I can see the little pop-up messages up there. I can't read them. Actually, H, do you want to go to the opposite side of the camera and then read out what the chat messages are? They appear in the bottom left-hand corner.
I think that just said rubber pants.
It could be rubber pants. Remember that was that special offer on Banggood, which we saw along with the cattle product. Sorry, white product. I am trying to work my way in there. We're getting there. It looks like a model.
Dave's saying it's the white taser.
It's the white taser. Is that our Dave?
Somebody's asking how I put up with you.
I don't know how, honey.
I don't know how to answer that. This is live. I should probably not swear too much.
I don't know. It's only the C word, which is not allowed.
Oh. I don't really swear anyway.
Oh, okay. I don't either.
No, not much.
Your facial impression says it all, hon. Right, how do we get in there? They've put tape all the way around this. Right, let's open this up.
Hey, somebody put a lot of handbags.
A lot of handbags. Oh, hello!
Dave said I need a medal.
Don't stir up, Dave. Don't get us started at all. Right, I now know what's in this box, and it is an RC model, and I'm going to keep you waiting for a moment because I'm going to go and grab my cup of coffee.
Somebody said they've just put you on the spot.
What, with the missus?
Yeah.
You
and
can't.
Dave says ha ha ha.
You can't put me on the spot any more than I put myself on the spot. So I don't think it's going to go south any more quickly. No. You want to see what it is?
Well, I know it'll be a plane, so hey.
Honey, I've bought you a model airplane.
Apparently not handbags.
No, definitely not a handbag. It could possibly fit in a handbag. So, Helen, I've been and bought you...
You need to buy me a handbag that fits in then, yeah?
IKEA bag.
Great.
They're nice and cheap, very practical.
50p they are.
50p. So this is, if I remember correctly, Cloud Surfer.
Sad day for handbags.
Sad day for handbags. So that is what we got in the box.
How many more planes is he allowed to buy? None! I keep telling him no.
Can I take up drinking again?
Keep the planes.
That is the simple answer, isn't it? What was it? Somebody put in the comments on one of the videos is that if the missus complains about how many models which I own. He says, well, I have, what was it? What did he say? I have a certain amount of disposable income, and I get to the choice of whether I can spend that on RC models or cocaine and hookers.
Oh, I did see that, yeah.
Yeah, remember that? That was always funny, that one.
Apparently Dave wants his drinking buddy back.
What, with the ironing board? That was the last time me and Dave went out drinking. I was in Bristol, and we found this ironing board on the side.
As you do.
As
in
you
Bristol.
do, it, like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And so I decided to stand it up, obviously with a Subway in the other hand. And then we were there, like, pretending to iron, and it went down really well.
Pretending to iron. Do you know how to do that?
Well, no, we didn't, so we asked passerbys. Mostly female passerbys, which went down really well. And that was, I remember that really well. That's my problem with being drunk, is I always remember.
So do I, that's the problem.
Oh, thanks, beautiful. You approached me anyway.
What? I was getting desperate, I was getting old.
You're getting old, were you? Ah, right, okay, fair enough. Right. Tell you what, so let's just get into the bulk of it, because everything else is peripheral. I'll get into
I remember you ordering that now.
Yeah, remember that one? It looked pretty cool, didn't it?
Yeah, it looks so different to every other one you have.
I know. Well, I tell you what, it is quite different, and I'll bring it over to the camera to you in a moment, because it is quite different, and we'll get the fuselage out as well. Now it's come with some glue. Wonder what that smells like. Some plywood, some other bits and bobs. In fact, quite a bit of plywood. We'll look at that later. The elevons are separate as well. It's come with a couple of carbon fibre. Oh, it's come with a carbon fibre square. Or glass fibre. I don't know if it's carbon fibre or glass fibre, to be frankly honest. But let me go and get this middle section out, and then we'll take a look at this together, because it is very different to what we normally receive here. So let's get around now to you on the camera.
Apparently I'm taking this pretty well.
You are taking it rather well. Right, let's put these bits on there. Right. I'll tell you what, let's start with the wing. First thing, look at the print quality.
That's a nice print.
That's a nice print, isn't it?
It is a nice print.
That is a really, really cool print. Now, you can tell it's inkjet print. Now, I don't know how well this is going to come out on the camera.
Yeah, you can see.
Yeah, you can see the lines there. So it's obviously been inkjet printed on there, but from literally, as you can see there, you'll only notice it if you're up really, really close. USA, by the time you get back here, you don't even notice it. And imagine if you put a layer of laminate on top of that, it's going to make it pop out a treat.
When your wife puts a layer
Yes, when the wife, she's very good with laminating.
That funny
iron device. We don't iron any clothes, do we?
We don't iron clothes, we just
Fucking
iron
hate
planes.
No, we don't iron them at all. Will Helen B laminates it? Most likely. Yeah, I'll update a link for this one. It was bang good. I want to say $50. It could have been more. Don't really know off the top of my head. Like I said, in the once this one's finished processing, I'll update the video description with the links and stuff like that. So the other thing is really, really curious. Let me just turn it around that way. Is that, have you spotted it yet? It's an EPP core, okay? But look at the layer on the top. It's got a plastic layer around the top, so the wing has been pre-wrapped. So this nice printed outer coating, and I actually think this is a really cunning idea. I'm surprised nobody else has thought of doing it. Is that you've got a EPP core, which probably needs more attention than what I'm giving it right now, and they've been wrapped around the outside as well. So howdy thumbs FPV, thank you Mr. T for chucking the link in there. That's the right one for it. So that's the left hand wing, right hand wing, same boring underside, but a very cool top side. I'm trying to read what it says. Fly hard or go home.
That's very much you.
That's very much me, isn't it? We do quite often do repairs here, to say the least. So yeah, there's the other wing. Now the sensor section, we'll take a quick nose at. Again, this is different. So whereas the other one had a wrap round the outside, this one is just it's hard. Okay, this isn't your normal EPP in this sensor section. Look, you can see me digging my nail in there. Fly hard in a bin bag, absolutely. And you see that it's retaining the dents from my nail in there. and you'll see it's come pre-molded. I presume that's the lid. Yeah, because there's like a hinge point in there, so I'm just going careful with it. So there's the hinge part, so we can get a decent sized battery in there and whatnot. It does have a pre-configured hole for FPV. Tom says, is this wing from Banggood? Yes, it is. Like I said, I'll update the video description afterwards with the details in there. So on a scale of 1 to 10, as far as ease of build goes, this looks like it's going to be a piece of piss. There's no cutting out. All we got is a bit of gluing. We need to work out where the wing spar goes in there. We also need to work out where the servo holes are. Now we have a really bright light there and I can't see for Toffee where the servo... Oh, hang on.
Oh, just there.
Just there. Did you see that?
A little pocket.
There's a little pocket just there for the servo holes. So yeah, there's the pocket. So the servos are going to be up that close, and I'm just going to... You swore again, honey. Did you swear? Pockets? No?
I didn't swear, you did.
Oh, did I?
You said piece of piss.
Oh, right, yeah. It will be a complete piece of piss. Now I'm going to quickly put this one up roughly together so you get an idea on the wingspan. Rough guess, 1 metre and a bit, something like that. And it does look bloody cool. So we were right. It was an RC model. It wasn't anything for Project DD. Now, if you don't know what Project DD is, go and check my YouTube channel. Type in Project DD, and you will need to be age 18 or above to view that video. But anyway, coming back onto the topic, a lovely wing. Howdy, Joe, as well. So yeah, a lovely wing. That's what was in the box. I genuinely did not know what it was going to be, and there's no weight.
Is that because you order so many you forget what you've ordered?
I know, I didn't recognise the tracking number.
Oh.
So, yeah, there we go. That's what the wing. It was a cloud surfer. I'll update the video description with a link to it. It will be an affiliate link, so if you use it, you will be supporting the channel. Besides that, any questions about this model, please just ask. Remember, I did buy this one out of my own cash, so we can find out if it's any good.
I'm not 18, but...
Good man, it was funny. There was my head firmly implanted on that desk, laughing my head off. Very, very amusing indeed. So, first impressions, very good. And second impressions, we'll let you know in the RC coffee chats. Roger says, more Helen please. Brad says, nice wing. I agree with you, Brad. It does look like a nice wing. It's definitely going to look a lot better once we've got... some clear laminate over the top of it. And Joe's there saying a wrap. Yeah, it is. It's a wrap. It's very cool. I've not seen that with an RC model before, especially an RC, flying wing. I do think that's pretty cool. The other good is, like you said, there's some assortment of plywood. There is some ribs in there, which is to go on the side of the doodah. The fuse section, yes. Did he say slave?
It said high slave.
Oh no, it's wife. Sorry, slave and wife, they're interchangeable. I'm going to get hit in a minute, so I'm just going to stand slightly farther away from the camera.
I won't do it live because that's evidence.
Oh yeah. I have to wear a hoodie all the time to cover the bruises because my wife beats me.
He's twice the size of me, that's not likely to happen.
Not that fat.
Yes, I'm not going to comment.
No, it goes down quickly. And then we've also got some elevons in there and some little wingtips as well. Quick note, the wing cord is quite thin as well. I would say about 1 inch at its tallest. Yeah, welcome to the Matt and Helen show, absolutely. Are you going to laminate that wing? Categorically, yes. I didn't actually see any instructions in the box. But let's fair, what's it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 glue joints, bit of lamb. It's not really hard, to be honest. This was why I don't really like build videos, to be honest, because if I'm going to go and do a build, then we're going to sit down here at the desk for an hour or more and start putting a model together. So instead, we'll probably just have a summary one as well. So Roderick says he's still at work. No swearing on this channel, please. There needs to be a filter for the W word as well as the C word as well. Nabil says, which setup will you use on it? Whatever I got in the motor boxes, to be brutally honest. It will be a Runcam Owl Plus, no brainer, in short. for the camera, and one of those little by the way, I really do like the TX526 video transmitters at the moment. Switchable, nice little blue LED on the back, very easy to change channels, and power outputs as well, and super cheap. They're like $1 more to have that flexibility in them. Again, I'll update the video description with the links afterwards, but it's the Eachine TX526. They're not directly compatible with the normal little cheapo video transmitters because the antenna is in the middle, so if you've cut out a space you'll end up having it's got the antenna piece in the middle. I wonder if I've got one. Oh, there you go. That's what we're talking about. An Eachine 526 or TX526, one of those. And you'll notice that the antenna is in the middle compared to the antenna being on the side. But it does, on the back, have a little push button and a little LCD screen on it. So very, very handy indeed. So as far as setup, Goop glue, no brainer for the fixing joint. Clear laminate on top, 75 micron, bought off eBay. What else are we going to do in there? FPV we've spoken about. Powerhouse, genuinely do not know. I'm not going to buy a motor especially for that. We do have a rather large box full of motors, don't? Yeah,
so we can't put the lid on. It's so many in
there. So we're going to have to use one of the motors which we've got here. As I was trawling around in the motors box a day or two ago for the Traveller plane, I did find that I do actually own 4 D28, 26, 2200 kV models, motors, so I'll most likely stick that on the back. 6x4 prop, it's quite thin as well if you look at that, unlike some other models which have got quite a bit of thick cord on the back. That should be fine on the back of there. So yeah, but those motors are spares, Gordon, absolutely. This is one of, I could go and buy a Cobra motor. What we got on the back of, I need to probably warn you, you might want to turn the volume down now because we have the Wombat! You've heard me shout Wombat before. Yeah, nodding. The Wombat is in the house. And we've got a Cobra 22, 21, 8, and that's an 1860 kV motor. If I had a choice, I'd stick that one on there. But no, she's living on the back of the Wombat currently, so yeah, if I had a choice of any motor, it would be that one. And the reason being, it just looks like enough power for the model in like the right proportions. So I'll try the D28, 26, 2200 kV motor first. We'll see how that does. If it needs more power, then I have other motors in here, but we need somewhere to start with it so far. So happy days, honey. I bought you a flying wing. Are you impressed?
No.
And on that cheery note, from myself, Matt, here in Bristonia, and my wife, which is firmly staying off camera, thank you ever so much for watching. Like I said, I will update the video description with all the different bits which we spoke about, my proposed setup, what I'm thinking right now, and I will keep you updated in the RC coffee chats with the progress of the build. And by the way, it should be dead simple. There's not that much to be done with it. So yeah, the hand of God has appeared. Indeed. So I would like to thank you very much for joining me for this impromptu unboxing. Like I said back in the beginning, I genuinely did have no idea at all what was going to be in that box. That's why we're doing a quick live session like we are right now. And I'd like to say thank you for joining us. I'll keep you updated on the progress. If you have enjoyed this live session, do me a favour, hit the thumbs up button underneath. If you have any questions or comments about this model, please ask in the comment section underneath this video. And with that said, I would like to say thank you. We're going to wrap up now, and we'll see you again shortly. Cheerios! Byes! If I can find the end button on here. It's on here somewhere. There it is. No, he's not. I'll get there. Like I said, there's something doing this live.